Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful
Thursday
morning?
Did you not know what day it was?
I did.
Okay.
I just was wondering if you were. Yeah, I was gonna make sure you were gonna chime in there. You know, everybody loves to hear your beautiful voice.
Oh, good morning.
Probably not as much as they love hearing my voice.
They absolutely love hearing your voice.
Yeah, 100%. Anyways, starting off the day. How's it going, Lathan?
It's all right. How are you?
Good, good. We're at Homeowner Depot, and simply we have a job coming up this week, and we planned it in our route to pick up the materials we need from here, which is that mulch job that we looked at the other day. It's just not a big enough job to, you know, require going getting a yard or two, whatever. So I'm gonna grab a bag and get it done. Not today though.
More than a bag.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Did you find a hula hoe?
Nope, all out.
Did you make this mess?
We did not make that mess. This is the evidence. When we showed up, this was here. So whenever we go to leave, you guys are gonna see this. This was not our mess, okay?
Yeah.
came out. One second here. So a homeowner came out in this neighborhood. I'm not gonna say which one, but their lawn care company did a subpar job and asked if we would take care of a piece of their property that wasn't maintained by their company because their company said it was too wet. And as you can see, I'm loading up. I told said homeowner, not our customer, that I didn't feel comfortable because I told her, you know, I said, hey, we're not your lawn care provider. I said, could we mow it? Absolutely. Our customer's drain is actually in the backyard. It stays the wettest because that's where the drain's at. So I told her, I said, I would just have your company do it. I don't feel comfortable mowing you know, another company's stuff. I don't want to irritate them because I actually know who they are as well. And they're good guys. I think they just tried to do what was best for their customer. So I'm not gonna mow it. And I was very polite, but I don't know, I think she got a little upset with me, to be honest with you. And you know, she's like, I don't get why you just can't mow it real quick. You know, I'm willing to pay, and trust me, I want to. And I'd like to make the few extra bucks while we're already here, but I just don't think it's right for me to do it. And then, you know, she's gonna tell them, this is what exactly will happen. They'll come and she'll say, well, the neighbor's company was able to mow it, why didn't you mow it, blah, blah, blah. And I really just don't feel like going down that route.
I told TQ to go ahead and blow some of this off the road. This is the reality we live in today, guys. See, somebody would come by and see our truck and setup here, and it's automatically be like, oh, look what this company did, you know? And that's all it takes. I'll give you an example. So just imagine we're just finishing up here, okay? And, you know, a neighbor or something comes walking down the road, has no clue which property we mowed or anything, and they do a video on Instagram. Oh, look at this mess this lawn care company made in this lawn or in this road, and just left their mess. And in reality, we're mowing this one down here. So that's how things get perceived sometimes. That's how it can happen, you know? Somebody say, contribute that mess to us, and we had nothing to do with it. And then what do? We go on and, you know, do we say, oh, that wasn't our mess? And then, you know, big old, you know, argument, this, that, we look bad, they look bad, and in reality, had nothing to do with us. I can't stress to you all how dangerous this hill is. I mean, gravity pretty much takes over. A little bit of mess here to clean up. We're out of here. All right, guys, I told Lathan no more walking it down the trailer, so it won't tip on you. He's afraid the mower was gonna tip. All that time.
Yeah, but at the end, my feet hit the ground.
It's okay. We extended a gate, it still wasn't enough. He said it just don't feel good. What it is, when you're backing off, guys, it takes you a little minute. If you're not used to it, you know, you almost feel like you're gonna tip the mower, and nobody wants a mower falling on them. But it's just getting comfortable and knowing, hey, it's not going to tip on you. Now, I've ran it up in there pretty fast a few times, and I can lift the front end off if I want. TQ, he backed it off for the first time.
Nice.
I don't like it.
You don't like it, he said. Probably gonna take about 3 or 4 times to break them of it. So I'm gonna get trimming. They're gonna mow on this one here.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
All right, so I had to walk all the way out here because the sun doesn't do the stripes justice. Coming from the other direction. But in this direction, they pop. It's all in the sunlight. Very, very nice. Alright guys, so with how wet it's been, we've not been able to mow in certain areas on this property, so we're going to give it a go, see what we can do, and if not, we're going to tackle it all with the trimmer. What he's doing is he's cleaning it up now so that there's no way like a homeowner comes home, they track over it, run it over, and that kind of makes the grass all squishy.
I just didn't want the customer to come home and drive through it.
See, we think
Let's
alike.
knock it out.
All right.
Shut that off. TQ laid some angle stripes in. I went side to side on this one. You're not going to really pick them up though very well just because the sun's right there, but makes those ones pop. See last week's and the weeks before though. Good job.
Good job. Jinx.
So TQ and Lathan are going to continue on the route. I'm heading down here to a business meeting at the storage facility. Just really getting some estimates to get some more stuff done down there, keep that ball rolling. And yeah, wanted to get this done about a month ago, but this has been one crazy start to a lawn care season. But just figured I'd fill you in. I think TQ is still going to do some filming for you. If I can get anything down here, I'll go ahead and grab it for you guys as well and then fill you in with what's going on. All right, guys, so I just met with Pete. You can probably see him straight back behind me. He's still doing his measurements, but I'm gonna get out of here. I also sprayed some weeds while I was here. Not a service that we offer through Spencer Lawn Care, but I do own the storage facility, so I sprayed some weeds here with some killer that was left here. But yeah, Pete's gonna get some more measurements. For you new subscribers to the channel, this is our storage facility, Spencer Storage Solutions LLC, and it's based out of Canton, Ohio. If you need any storage, right now we currently have one unit available, 110 by 20, and yeah, things are going really good. We bought that back in, started the whole process I think like September. We ended up taking possession in December, and can't complain whatsoever. But like we've told you guys, you know, we're gonna upgrade certain things, and that's what Pete is here with. Pete's with Southway Fence Company. Basically, we're exploring our options for fences and electronic gates to get that facility completely remote, I guess you could say. It's already pretty much there, but we also want to give our tenants the safest possible storage that's available, and that requires spending some money.
All right, so Lathan and I came back out. Sean had an appointment to go to. We're at this one here. We weren't able to mow out back last time because it was like really, really wet. So I'm gonna have to cut high. I did get it knocked down to 3 1/4, so hopefully that sun can get in there and start help drying that up. So we're gonna go on to the next one. Stay tuned. Trimmed up front. Lathan came back here, mowed and trimmed as well. Did a great job. We're both blowing off. About to head out. Would you just look at those stripes? I put a diagonal that way and that way. Lathan's blowing off back there. Now this side here, I did have to double cut. Probably because it's not shaded by much trees and it grows a little quicker. All right, this is our last one. We're gonna wrap it up, head back home. Sean should be home by now from his appointment that he had. Let's go.